NBA champions, the Boston Celtics, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now here's Brown. Celtics passing it around. Holiday gets the bucket. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Not loose. Pass to Tatum. Doesn't get it. A drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Curry on the wing. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Tatum's shot is off. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Looking for the first basket of the game. Brown with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, White. Tatum down low. Sweet little floater.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors trail by 8. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. He said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Curry after Drew Holiday's score. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Tatum draws the double. White wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. Warriors trailed by 6. Here's Curry. The kick outside to Butler. No good with the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's 1:59 left in the first. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Austin with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Hit by Horford. Pass to Cornette. Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Now, here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors trailed by 4. Here's Kuminga. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Hield. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Now here's Hield. Drives to the hoop. Outside Butler. 3 on the clock. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Hauser misses. Warriors trailed by 4. Outside Kuminga. From about 16. And that one comes up a bit short. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. The deep 3 from Hield. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their team.
The Warriors. 7.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Curry with the 3. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot before a second violation.
Number 12, Torrey.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket. And he converts the layup. Pritchard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Curry on the wing. 3-pointer. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 9. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Jason Tatum.
Warriors trailed by 11.
First team foul.
Outside, Curry takes the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for the job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. And the Warriors making a change here.
Warriors. Raymond Green.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Hauser. And the 3 ball is good. Hauser's got 6 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler.
Right side, White. Wide open look here for Craig. And again, Boston with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Green, no.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs, and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Boston leading by 17. Holiday goes in. And no good. Some solid defense from Butler. On offense here are the Warriors. Healed outside. Green, the screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler, no good. Outside, White. Right Inside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. On the jam by Tatum.
Sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Holiday. In the corner. Tatum with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The 3 from Tatum. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hield. Shoots over White. And that one goes long.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything he wants defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The Warriors.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Curry. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Curry looking around. And stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Over in the corner. White. Off target from 3-point range. And so here is Golden State. And Curry, here we go. Pass to Podziemski. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 23. White. Nailed from 3-point land. White's got 5 points so far. Where there's a lot of emphasis on 3-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Curry is inside. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Down low, shot from the low block. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Curry can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've got a 10-0 run going. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Green, outside for Curry. Second half here, we're half minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. Here's Green. Outside for Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice again. Excellent D there from Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. From past the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Over in the corner, Brown. Cracks in the tray. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Knocked away. Podziemski with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. They need this one. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Payton. Outside, Green. Curry on the wing. Clock at 4. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Butler. Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. Goes up on the wing. And so it's Boston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game.
The Warriors, 13.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot. Deflects the pass. Here's Golden State. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And here is Curry. Pass to Payton. They get the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Curry way outside. Boston grabs the miss. Fires the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Pritchard. Offline with his three. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Puts up a three. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Cornette, guarded by Curry. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Offline with the baseline jumper. So it's the Warriors now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Healed from outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by Curry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. Out to Payton. Takes a three. Pass to Pajemski. There's the triple. The rebound by Jason Tatum. So it's Boston now. Outside White. There's the three. It's rebounded by Payton. For the three. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Now Pajemski. And here is Curry. Now Jackson Davis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you know?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
On the wing, Brown launches it. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Now here's Curry. That's a 2 from Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Outside Curry.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Barnes with it, guarded now by Holiday. Fox outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Here's Vassell. Porzingis grabs the board.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle for 3. Boston with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Tatum. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. White with it. This one for three. Rebounded by Castle.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Brown. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Brown. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here he goes. And the jam by Brown.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff, or it's going to be a problem.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. On the wing, Tatum. He has 6. With a 9-footer. That one a little long. On offense, here is San Antonio. Fox left side. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Outside Barnes. From behind the arc. Rebound Boston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
Here's Fox. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. And that was good. Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Celtics lead by 8. Outside, Brown. Inside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. On offense, here is San Antonio. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Brown can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 3. Here's Horford. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Outside Paul. Deflected. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Here's Tatum. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Now here's Fox. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. The kick to Tatum. The 3 ball. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Fox. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot. So you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Spurs trail by 5. Fox outside. Right side Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Pass to Horford. From outside the arc. San Antonio with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Craig, good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Johnson. To the wing on the left. Down low. Here's Fox. Oh, great D that time from Craig. And Boston has possession. Back to Tatum. Crafty move. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Paul. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 4. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Fox. He's got 10. San Antonio again missing. White looking it over. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Ooh, it's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. .146 left in the second quarter. Right side White. Pass to Keita. Here's Pritchard. Now White. Over Paul. Up again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Spurs trail by 3. Barnes, no good. Pass to Pritchard. Screen by Horford. 1:05 left in the first half of this game. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Chris Paul. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he's so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
White. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Right side White. Clock at 4. There's the drive. Oh, how about White? Gets all the way to the cup. Nice.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
White for 3. He's off on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Now here's Tatum. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes Celtics with it. No made baskets yet. Fox outside. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Here's Fox. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
And just making the defender look downright silly.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Fox. He's got 12. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jaylen Brown picks one up. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Still no points. Pass to Pritchard. Horford outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Kata. Wembanyama with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The kick out to Paul. For the tie. Second chance effort. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
It's Holiday with a drive. The three is up. In by Paul. On the wing to Sell. Back to Paul. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's the Celtics ball. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Now Horford defending. Vassell's shot is good.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Paul with it. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up a shot. That's quick.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Holiday. No points yet. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the bucket is good. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Here's Paul. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 7.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
Nails it from 3.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Outside Johnson. And a missed layup. Boston trailing. Left side Tatum. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. For the tie. Outside Holiday. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like that. Almost too wide open.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top, up 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Paul. Sohan outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Pass to Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Sohan. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Boston on offense. Tatum with it. And it's Paul picking him up. The kick to Tatum. To tie it up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up to the Spurs. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 2. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
To take the lead. Tatum knocks it down.
This is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Fox. Second chance shot. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Hey, yo, right here. Brown with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Left side, Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. He gets it in there. And now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Fox surveying the D. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Now Porzingis. Outside Holiday. And here's White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To take the lead. Fox hits it right through the contact.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Second shot opportunity. Now here's Brown. And the 3 off target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Fox outside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Boston trailing. Here's Brown on the drive. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Back come the Spurs in transition. Three-pointer, Fox. They get it back. Six to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside Tatum. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Barnes. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Pass to Porzingis. It's good!
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Fox. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Boston who scraped by